Still getting ready. It's okay. I just had my breakfast. And so, it is morning! Still morning, yay! Alright. Welcome back to my divine panel of the Infinite Eight. To divinely intervene as needed for my highest good, aka the highest good. Alright, so let's start there, okay? It is Sunday. Got things to do. Alright, so what is the title of this? To the skies, or clarify, to the skies. And smack, Alice. Finding Wonderland. So this is the efforts to knock some sense into our wondrous spirit, you know? Because I realized this also, like, I don't know, sometime today. Was it today? I think. Yeah, it was today. It wasn't yesterday. It was after doing that reading. So, in preparing to, like, step out for my normal errand, I was thinking, like, you know, I should take into account that I am being schooled in a way that I what do you want to call it? So I am being schooled, which means that there are lessons to be learned in not just the grace period for things, but also to do things with grace. And so it doesn't, that means that I mean, like, how do I say it? If there's any tension, it shouldn't have me exude any kind of aggravation. That's what it is. So that's what an Empress should, that's how I should be portraying myself. Take seat. Not just any seat of leadership, but that of an Empress. And so because you have that power, because you've already attained it, because I already have that power, because I've already attained it, I should treat myself with, or treat the landscape with due respect. This is like giving the energetics of wiggle room rather than, if I'm offended, weasel room for that matter. So, what do I want to say about this? In getting aggravated about contacts that are just, like the first in, trying to shove their way to be first in line, I need to be stepping up to this scenario where I realized, especially after that History Channel thing, that that I noticed on here, is that, you know, there are simultaneous downloads and we get different flavors of it based on our comprehension and our receptivity, you know. And so I should just think the best of the multiverse. And it's not who, like, when you pick a fight, or when the fight starts, like, who started it first? Like, who the fuck cares? You know, we just need to end this here and now. And, like, if there's a patterning, of course, then you document, like, who keeps starting it. But, like, I think the universes already know, and within the field that I'm working in, like the dimension, the energetics that I'm working in right now, there is documentation. There are receipts for that, and people will be held accountable. So why should it irk me to encounter people who are like, you know, I thought of that like weeks ago, but there's like no evidence. Like I remember, and it's like I shouldn't have to go, like, I haven't gone as far as citing the material from their, you know, weeks ago mentionings, but I realized that if people are going to steal your material, they're not stealing 100% from you. They're stealing from the ultimate source, the providers, and they're just cheating the system, and the system knows. Like this, it's not your ordinary earthly system where people can get away with things. And so those things are documented. And what do we want to say about that? So the systems of checks and balances are far more reliable in the cosmic realm, in the multiverse. So I have a lot of great support by an array of different like high level spirits. And so like I have every reason not to, you know, let it faze me. And so just trust, like, you know, maybe we're getting it all simultaneously. Maybe they got it before I did. Maybe, like, why the F should it matter to me? Except for, like, the personal offense. Like, it's not me that cares to be, like, first in line. My thing, which is still, I think, tied to ego, is that somebody is trying to take my thunder, like steal my thunder. Someone is trying to copycat me. And I can see by the earthly realm that they are earning pentacle energy from it. It's like siphoning energy. Like, you know, it's copyright infringement. And so it irritates me because I have bills to pay. I've already ran the numbers, and from where it stands right now, I'm probably at least a couple thousand short for this month. So I wonder how things are going to come into play, but I'm not supposed to worry about these things. They told me, like, I'm covered. Something will come through. I don't know what, but, like, so I think that's where the aggravation comes in. Like, it's not me aiming to be first in line. I could give a shit less about that. It's about people being inauthentic. And especially within this field that I'm working in. Or any field for that matter. Like, it's I find it very irritating, but it's like, you know what? I'm an Empress. It's not like, no, I am an Empress, and I'm going to handle myself accordingly. So, I am not going to get upset. How do I say it? I'm not going to get aggravated by these attempts, because I know that they have their own karma, like a brewing, and I can't let that taint mine. Okay. And I have so much more going for me, and I have to remember, like, back when I first started, like, even the first year, that's just peanuts. You know, people are fighting over peanuts. And but I'm not going to tolerate that kind of energetic within my community. I'm not going to tolerate that tainting of energy with my collective. So I dismiss them, like, off on your merry way, respectfully. Thank you for the lesson, in showing me different hues of the color wheel, and you know, I release you. You're, you know, bilaterally released. And so, like, that's so easy. So it's so much easier. And then this morning, or like even like what, 5 minutes before I even clocked into here, I saw something by the Beatles, a quote by Ringo, saying, like, we just went with the best ideas. Like, whenever, you know, we just, like, threw it into the loop, and whoever, you know, like, it wasn't a matter of ego, like whose was what, and we just used the best thing, and that made, like, the best happen. And I was like, oh, you know, that's great, like, everything's falling into alignment for the reassurance. So yeah, so there's that. And then like, after, like, I shut down that like moved on from that feed, I was like, that human part of me was like, yeah, but I wonder what's the timestamp or what's the date stamp of when Ringo said that? Was it when like everything was getting along and everything was like great, everybody was profiting off of it? Um, um, because I know that there were, like, so it's just like, you know what, just screw that ladder of a thought. And even though it might be a factual thing, like I might be making a point right there, I'm just gonna, I choose to trust the universes. I chose to trust the universes in this like, a workout outfit that I have not worn in years. Like I have, I told you, like I, have certain, pairings that I have, so that like when I'm on the go, like I already have something set like together, like that works or whatever, so I can just go. And I haven't worn this like since I started really working out, so I didn't know if I was gonna fit it, because yeah, and it fits. I'm trusting the universes. Anyway, I decided to go with the flow of that and to clarify to the skies and smack Alice Finding Wonderland into Finding Wonderland. So on the left side I have, what a long intro. Only less than a dozen minutes. We're good here. Okay, so on the left side we have like partnerships. This is seeing eye to eye with your matches. And there's a sense of formality here, like smacking some sense into you, okay? So this is Finding Wonderland. But then on the right side is taking a seat, like, oh my gosh, this is the Queen of Pentacles. You talked about this, and Justice, and the High Priestess, like, this is very good. Like, you're taking seat, Tina. Oh my gosh, we're kind of wearing similar pinks, and like, you see, she's got that necklace on, like, what the freak? That's crazy. Like, that's so cool. I already had my cottage cheese, 4% organic cottage cheese with strawberries and blueberries and some oats on the top, or, some crunch kind of thing on the top. It was delicious. Okay. So, it's noticing who you really vibe with and wanting to stay in that energy, even when you encounter like not so vibing entities. You're like, when I realized before seeing the Beatles thing earlier this morning, I realized that what do I want to say about this? Holy smokes, I almost forgot. Feeling, I don't remember what I was going to say about that. Holy smokes. Oh, thank you, angels. Again, this is a reminder that everyone has their growth pace and phase that they're at. So I know that the angels and my divine panel of the Infinite Eight, they don't judge me based on where I'm at, because I'm at a lesser, yeah, there's a slight bump on that beep. But like they're not judging me, they're not frowning upon me if I'm not making choices like in alignment that that they would suggest for me or that they would make. They understand that I'm in like this Page of Swords energy, that I'm learning, but I'm making the efforts to do so. There's a conscious effort in that, what is it? The auditor's phrase, opportunities for improvement, and engaging in that. They know that I'm doing that. So that's what makes it less, vexing, I guess. Yeah, like in a human condition type of term. So that's good. So, like, I have to recognize that for others. I was an Empress. But you don't gain the seating for nothing. So it's just being mindful of what you allow and what you don't allow in, and not letting it like quake you. 100%. Okay, so That's wonderful. Knocking some sense into me. All right, so you know what I'm going with? The Arroyo Tarot, the Dark Tarot. I don't know what Arroyo means, but I just saw it lingering off the side. And I have not worked with this deck in a long, long time. Probably years. So let's go with it. Okay. To clarify, to the skies. And smack Alice into Wonderland. What do you want to tell me? What do you want to tell me in my infinite divine pan, or my divine panel of the infinite 8? What do you want to tell me? First off, here, hold on. It was cut it into here. The 8 of Wands in reverse. No further words. No further questions, Your Honor. Is this 7? Oh, it's, what's 7? The Chariot card? It is. She's chained up. She's topless, so I can't really show you. But it's accentuated. She's chained, with 5... Oh, no. She's not chained. She has 5 masked energetics that she's accounting for. Like, they're all chained to her. Like, oh my gosh, this is a Hierophant energy. Let me show you. This is crazy. Look. I can't show you all of it, but do you see the chains? Like, the keys, basically. And that's the same kind of chains that, like, on the Devil card in the Transparent Tarot. That's so crazy. So, there's this, like, massive connection. Energetic, like, cords. These, this is funny. This is, like, dominatrix with, like, 5 subs. But I don't want to call them subs, you know what I mean? But this is, what do you call this? Is it... Yeah, that's what it is. But like, they're kind of opted in. They won't show their faces though. So like, I can't say that I have control over them, but it's like, like they will allow a playing field for me. Like I'm like, I don't know, like a regional director or national director, like it's something like that where it's, they're giving me my, space. There's given allowances for me to enact this like dominatrix type of energy, where like what, like bylaws, right? Like, setting standards and, settings. Oh, yeah, this is definitely the Empress. That's so weird. But like, no words. They're not going to say anything. This 8 of Wands in reverse. There's a high level of attraction, but like nobody's going to say anything about it. That's the wolf energy, like right by her. Let me show you. You see? That's in reverse. That's insane. What? Like at surface level, at the maximum, it will look like that. That is the most amount of PDA that anybody's going to get out of me and my contacts. I don't know. This is kind of strange. That's crazy. What? Okay. All right, give me a second. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups. Is that 10 of Cups? Yeah, wait. Hold on. Yeah, it's 10 of Cups. Like, so it doesn't always have to be sexual. But it's, some of that is. Like, from different time frames. Yeah, that's crazy. This is crazy weird. Wait a minute. Okay, what's the top of the deck? Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's bringing it. Holy smokes. unicorn. This is, oh my god, this is crazy. And like, that's Thunderstruck right there. Like, I'm not gonna have anybody, what do you call it? Try to, pull the king of, or knight of, swords on me. You know what I mean? Like the, try to rush me. I have something to deliver, and I will, like, hold my ground to the max. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. So, that's, oh my gosh. This is funny because it's like the Ten of Cups. So in essence, this would be like the concept of edging. Like this is not a tease because look at that Thunderstrike. This is this is edging. That's so funny. Okay, clarifier. I was just because the wild card, you know. Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, like you can't pin down exactly what it is, but that is absolutely correct. But it's also like building suspense. Like if it's non, you know, intimate like that, it's intimate in another arena where it's like it's a really good movie or a really good book, keeps you at the edge of your seat. The suspense is like raised to the ultimate crescendo, and so it's not like the boredom of like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? No, it's like we're almost there. This is crazy. But we're already there too at the same time. 10 of Cups, like that's a maximum amount of happiness, let me tell you. And to see like the, you know, the full blast fireworks version would be following this would probably be like, I don't know, the Tower card or the what is it, the Ace of Wands with the Magician, or the Tower card with what was the other card? I don't know. They gave me different pictures of it, but it's like, yeah. Yeah, we're there yet, but we're not there yet, kind of like, but there's, I don't know, there's like, this is so crazy. Anyway, okay, so, clarify to the skies. And back. And smack, anyways, Alice. Finding Wonderland. Alright, this took a turn for something crazy. Oh, you guys see the little skirt that it goes with. Okay, my tummy. That's just because I'm sitting like that. Okay, but look, it's cute. Anyway. Alright, so what's here? So I got Queen of Cups in reverse, 2 of Cups in reverse, not 6 of Pentacles, and Knight of Cups in reverse. Huh. So someone, oh, what? I think someone, what is this? So it looks like there's a lot of competition in the, like, in Suitors. Okay. So this one's kind of like, there's a hidden one that feels kind of defeated. But there's still, like, an exchange happening. There's still reciprocity. But I think these other suitors are, like, doing more than the pissing contest. They're, like, really challenging this one suitor, like, effing around with this one suitor, to kind of discourage them. Like, that's what it feels like. You know, like siphoning energy. Do you see that? Back? So there's still an exchange with me. There's still a relationship with me. But do you see, like, all the other things that are surrounding me? There are a lot of dark suitors. And this one that shows its wings like, has been kind of maimed a bit, you see? So it seems like this essence of, like, the Three of Cups, the celebration of, like, bonding with me seems almost unattainable. Like, it's almost like a pissing contest that went too far. What the frick? Let me clarify, what the heck? Okay. 10 of Wands. King of Wands. And the Destiny card. Yeah, it's something that was, meant to, it's just like 10. So this is like, these are high level, like, these are, big achievers. These are big achievers. That have a lot of networks. So, but this king isn't upright. So, so whoever this, like, this, something about, I don't know, I feel like there's some females around this King of Wands that does, like, some type of, like, spell casting, that does witchery type of stuff. Like, those are his bitches. Yeah. And they could give a shit less about him. They're just more in the glory of, like, what can I attain from this, and I'm good at this. And so it's like an exchange of services. It's weird. What is this? There is some spell work, like some heavy spell work casted upon, but, like, I don't know. This King of Wands is upright, though. Is upright for me, but only me. What the fudge? Like, it's a major pissing contest. So, like, he's actually the King of Wands in reversal with much of his environment, much of his affiliates. But to me, he's not like that. He's not being that way towards me. But it kind of is indirectly, like, manipulative if he's doing, like, a pissing contest that's taken too far with other suitors. You know? What is going on? What the heck? The Fool card. So, she's taken the head off of, like, the devil energy. I was looking at it. I was like, you know what? You know better. What the heck? This is like the spirit of the devil energy. Like, you know better. You know, see? This is, the devil and I. That kind of energy from Nicky Idol. Is that his name? But that's exactly what it looks like. Even the imagery. Look. So this is like, I have to move forward. So don't you really, like, this is not necessary, you know? Holy smokes, why can I be an Empress to males, but, like, I'm struggling, or how do I say it? It's more challenging to do that with females. I think historically speaking, like, males get it more than females, that energy from me. Males are more compliant with it than female energy, historically speaking. And so that's why it's like I'm a bit more gentle and firm at the same time with male energy. And I don't know what to say. It's crazy. Okay. To clarify, to the skies and smack Alice into Wonderland. 9 of Wands in reverse. So, like, I don't show up for that, you know? It's just something that's very decisive, clear. I don't question it. It's just, yeah. Okay. So, what will be helpful for me is in recognizing not just the history, but the dynamics that work and why it works when I have that, you know, compatibility of like communication and disciplinary measures, and to what degree with males rather than females. um so I can kind of like substitute ingredients almost to the female arena a little bit. I feel like there's some way to work with that, like enhance one area by studying another. You know, that's what I gotta do, and it's very doable with what we just discussed on the prefix. All right, finding Wonderland. Oh, okay. What is there? The Lover's card in reverse. Fell on the floor. Was served. I have my legs crossed, so it's on my, like, it hit the inside of my left ankle. Recipient side, it's kind of like soccer, like the soccer tricks, you know, navigating like that, except the ball came to me rather than me coming to the ball. So it's almost like this soccer trick that you didn't know that you had, like, until the ball came to you. So it's not reaching out, it's just letting the energetics come to you and you address it accordingly. Like it's almost like innate, like you are the Tina. I am the pinball machine, and when the ball rests over there, then I'm ready to like enact. And so like there's a lot of movement right after. So these are potentials here. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands, or Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so like I'm not going to rush anything. I'm not going to move in haste and retract what I said, or it's just modifications like during the learning process. Especially, it's been what, less than 12 hours of a turn for me to recognize that something needs to be, like, you know, modified a bit. Yeah, so that's that. Okay. Anything else from my divine panel of Infinite 8? Clarifying. 8. So strength and the high priest. Oh my gosh, Tina, you don't just like know, but your higher self knows. Your higher self in mentorship studies, like of the greats, of goddesses and gods, and you know, of the Most High. Any deviation with the inclusion of like the highest source itself, themselves, for sure. This is crazy. Yeah, there's like a beep beep. Yeah, so 82 is an angel number here for me. Like, do you see there's like a lot of bats coming out of that cave? Like a lot that are coming out to bat for me and with me. Do you see that? It's crazy. It's kind of like Stranger Things, like when the night sky filled with so many of them. Let me see if I can count them. Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on one side that I can see from here. And there's, oh my gosh, that was a beep beep on my right side. Okay. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 on the left side. That's the death card. 12 is being objective, the hangman card on my right side, the death card on my left side. So being objective in the determination of what needs to go, because inevitably in making like the hire and fire capabilities of a boss is a blessing. It can be a curse. Like, people might think of it as a curse, but it's a blessing to be acknowledged as one who understands the element of death, that it's highly transformative. So you should not be afraid of saying goodbye to what does not serve your highest good, nor your collectives. So this is a strong hand. This is the Rancor. Oh my gosh, it's the Rancor. In Star Wars. It's like Rancor. So 12 and the 13, 25, down to 7, moving forward. Yeah, this is about, hey, I'm moving forward. Chariot card. Moving accordingly. Okay, so this is good. This is very much aligned. Okay. I think that's it for now, because we're about like half an hour in here. Bottom of the deck energy. Okay, let me see it. More? Or close. Close. Excuse me, yeah. Okay, Knight of Swords in reverse. It's focused energy. Oh wait, no, it's the Page of Swords in reverse. So it's objective training. Yeah, so it's reiterating that part of it. Beneath it is the, what is that? Queen of Wands, maybe? King of Wands? Shoot. Focused magic. The Emperor. Oh yeah, this is focused magic. And the Emperor coming through. Temperance, like, yeah, this dude is like, you know, is it like the hearts, like the energy bar on the game is filled all the way up. So he's ready and going at him, going for me. What? Top of the deck, no secret to my sauce, is Nine of Swords in reverse. So, like, don't stress. Don't stress. I got you. It's delivered from, you know, higher source. You know, the highest source, the deviations of it, and the delegates and the delegations of, you know, this Emperor energy. So don't stress. I got you, Tina. Like, you know what it doesn't mean, and now we're going to show you what it does mean. We were leaving it up to you to establish it, like, what that means for you in your self-care process, but we understand that that's going to be, it could be a lengthy process, but it's like an ongoing process. So, we want to fast forward things for you because we understand the caca-poo-poos out there, and, the delays that are incurred, like all of the piston contest that has gone too far. So we're going to expedite this for you, Tina, and we're going to show you what it means, just like what it means when, with that phrasing, I got you. Okay? Behind that, is Two of Pentacles. Yeah, things are, coming into play. Again, it's like dominatrix energy again. What the heck? Right. Okay. I can't show you because it's topless. Partial topless and then partial Princess Leia, but you can see the goods. There. So don't stress. Things are in balance. Like, you got this. I got you. You got this. Done deal. All right, so I got one person here, so I will do one takeaway for you as my collective representative, you know. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Knights of Pentacles. What the heck? You're the messenger. What are you delivering? What's your clarifier? Let's clarify to the skies and smack Alice into Wonderland. What's your clarifier? The Death card in reverse, transforming things. Oh my goodness. You're assisting, you're facilitating the delivery of this, like, transformation for me. Like, it's going to be a complete turnaround. It's a 180, but it's like the 360 of, like, the spin. Like, it's a few 360s. Like, I'm what is it, model, and you know what I mean? So I do my little turn on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk. Yeah, I shake my little tush on the catwalk. Yeah, that's what that is. Right, said Fred. But yeah, that's what it is. That's crazy. This is a turnaround time. Yeah, this is like, and it's like, cartoon, like PG version. This is Cinderella, where they do bibbity bobbity boo, and she like turns around and round in her dress, and like it's transformed right there. And same thing, it's the same idea as like Katniss Everdeen, with her final dress, like the wedding gown that turns into, you know, that whole thing. Same thing with Cruella de Vil. Same idea as that. Anyway, a lot of examples. That's for you. It looks like it's for me too. I mean, let's say we're not directly like, what is it? Okay, let's, because when saying this, it makes the assumption that like, oh, the whole world, you know, revolves around Tina. But again, that's like the nasty, you know, like meh version of, you know, it's criticism on someone else's mecha. You know what I mean? So this is I feel like that's correct. Like, why should I question it? You know what I mean? Like that lingering thing on Ringo's quote? No. This is correct. You are either a direct or an indirect facilitator of maltransformation. Yeah, and then that's what it says. Okay, so my 3 takeaways are: takeaway number 1, 3 of Cups in reverse. This could be Gemini energy, like the dual parts of me and the polarities of each duality are like taking care of myself on that, like celebrating whatever I can whenever. This may look a little showy, because I can hear females in my head like you're only doing this to entice males or something like that, like abusing your femininity in order to get males, something like that. But there's also something like showy, like staged almost. And it's not like, mind your own freaking business, you know, that's it. And I'm not going to let it aggravate me, because yet again, that's another example of it. See, do you see? I can't show you because they're both topless. But yeah, that's so it's in reversal. Yeah. So there's some criticisms on that. Like, there's a lot of hateful energy. What the heck? The clarifier for that is 4 of Cups. So 7 of Cups. Know that you are one of an array, and I should know that I'm one of an array, and I am definitely chosen and being approached. So just know that there's just jealousies are looming, and that's just like the element of, you know, how other people choose to be. And again, as a reminder, just be glad that, like, I'm just going to be glad that I'm not in that energy, like one of them. I'm in that energy, but I'm selected. I did the work and I showed up for myself. I just came in authentically. So I didn't fake the funk on that. So it doesn't matter what anybody else says, because it's coming from the outskirts. It's not coming from winning energy. Maybe strategist energy, like competitive energy, but like I'm you know, just like let things be. Like if the cheese has to stand alone, then so be it. You know? So there's that. Because if you're faking the funk, you're grouped into this category of like funk fakers, you know, like you can only get so far and so high, and so you can only see so much of the world, and everything that you base your life around is according to their standards of acceptance. And so it's like, why would I want to fill my life with the fluff of having to maintain those relationships? Do you know how exhausting that is? This is so much more effortless in just doing my own thing. Like, there is a slight trade-off in like this essence of camaraderie, but again, it's built around an illusion. Like it's still not correct. So I'm like, no, done. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so my first takeaway on that is like, sometimes we don't have to make complete sense out of the environment. We just feel it out, or I'm just supposed to feel it out. And sometimes I have to stand alone, and you know, it's not like this empire has like I don't have I'm not co-piloting the Empress throne with anybody else. So it's like just look at it matter of fact. Okay. Second of my takeaway is Six of Wands, victory. It's history embedded with victory. I like it a lot. It's a clarifier for that. Ace of Pentacles. Oh dang, look at that. By the power of freaking Grayskull. See that? That's Ace of Pentacles. Like, you win it. Like, this is angel number 61 too for me. 61. Anyway, it could be 612 as well, since it's my second takeaway. Or even 6122 because it's a second placement. Yeah, with that little verbiage added. That, okay. That's cool. But this is victory that isn't just like the intangible wins of it. This is, there's tangible wins to it, like massive tangible wins that I have generated. Excellent. Glory. Like, that's so good. Okay, so my third takeaway is Knight of Wands in reverse. What's that? Is that a player? Clarified by the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. Can you even, like, I am a massive player here, like a player on the field. Like if anybody is like a real competitor, like really like goal oriented, they have like strong work ethic, you know, and they just want to test their skill set, I would be a totally valid opponent. Like, you would be proud to be within the league of like competition, or like, you know, like if it were the Olympics, like there's kind of like not as much glory if you're up against people who are like, you know, like meh, you know. I just entered because there was an opening and nobody else, you know. It's like so it's like that. That's crazy. That's crazy good. So this is highly productive, and this is a highly productive player, like with grace, with love, with respect. This is excellent. You see if their body is like in the same direction. So this is consistent energy. Whether I'm wearing this hat or that hat, it's still unchanged. In fact, this is the best mother of all queens, and this is the best mother, period, because they've mastered all suits, including that of that. So any deviation of me is going to be like solid. I love it. This is good. This is so good. Holy smokes! I never thought. It's good. All right, thanks very much for all donations provided in and of light and love that reciprocate equally and therefore abundantly. But now that this reading is officially over, I call back all my power, energy, essence, gift, strength, blessings, intellectual property from those that call upon cash, generate, bring, magnify, multiply, or any variation thereof, the aforementioned ill will, intent, thought form, pattern, and or entity to pass through the white light of the Holy Spirit for cleansings, for blessings, for and reformatting to light and love energy. And then reformatting in me, only me, hassle-free, no doubt, no attachment, except for all bonus parts included. Okay, That's me. That's me. Upon closing the portals in this reading, has sent all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine with their appropriate karmas due, assisting with a sequence of rollout, enlighten, love. I close the portals in this reading.